All my wolves begin to howl. Wake me up, the time is now. Can you hear the drumming? There's a revolution coming.
What's up, this is Bobox, and today I'm going to be showing you multiple tricks that you could do as a scientist in Garden Warfare 2. Now, if you know most of these, that's totally understandable, but there might be one or two that you may not know, and maybe this will help you out in the future to escape things, get on top of things, anything like that. I'm going to be showing you multiple tricks as a scientist. Now, I have done other characters with different tricks. If you want to check that out, there's a playlist. If you go to my channel, go to playlist, you'll see tricks and tips and tricks. That's what I meant. Don't know where I got chips from, don't even worry about it. But I'm going to be showing you, I believe, 3 to 4 tricks that you can do as a scientist. And you might want to stay tuned because these are going to be interesting. Now, if you do enjoy these tricks and you do think they're helpful, please do drop a like. You might know some of them. If you do, I apologize, but hopefully you do not know one of them at least or anything like that, and you might have learned something new. Alright, so let's get into it. Now, for the first trick, basically a lot of people actually use this to get some distance as a scientist instead of using the warp ability. If you have the heal ball, you can then do this trick, and it's basically an easy way to get a little bit of distance also while you can heal yourself when you get that distance. So it's basically like super range where you keep jumping after you kick and you get some really far distance, but instead you're going to use the heal ball. So you're going to basically get a running start, then you're going to throw it, jump, and then you just press X, and as you can see, we got a couple of distance there, quite far. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That was actually a good demonstration right there, but it can actually be much farther. And even though you mess up, you could say, it does come back pretty quickly. As you can see right there, we messed up, but we did get some height there, which was kind of cool. But it is a cool method, dude. Like I said, it's pretty easy to find out how to do anything. You just run up, you throw the heal ball, you jump, and you keep jumping, and you can get some pretty far distance. So there you have it for the first tip. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It is a little bit tricky to do sometimes, but you could definitely do it. Going on to the next trick, guys. Okay, guys, so the next trick is a pretty simple one that probably a lot of you guys already use, and hopefully you use this trick because I use it all the time to get on top of places that I usually can't just automatically jump on. But basically, this is a way to change your play style, you could say, and get on top of buildings and places that you usually can't get up to by just jumping as a scientist. So one way is, like, if I can't jump up on here, right? One way is you could use the warp and then jump when you use the warp ability. Another way is, say, if it's taller, you can then actually place down the heal station, jump on that, and then simply jump on top of the ledge you're trying to get on. That's one thing you can do. If the ledge is like if you're just shy from actually making it on top of the ledge, you can use your heal station. That's just a regular tip. Another thing is, say like if you can't jump a distance, say like if I want to get on top of this fence, and you can obviously you can't just jump over there. If you actually use your warp, this is a simple technique, warp forward. You see, I easily got on top of there. That's simple. But say like if you want to get on top of this house, you can't just get on top of it. I'm going to show you this one right here. So this makes it easier so you guys can understand this is actual trick. I can't get up there, not even close, right? If you place down an armored heal station, basically it's easy with the armored heal station, but it works with all of them, I believe. Place it down, jump on it. If you use your warp and then jump, you can see we easily got on top of this house. No problem. And then we can actually get on top of this one, yada yada yada. But basically this method is, to get on top of ledges you might not be able to get on pretty easily. Just a simple thing, not too much of a trick. But yeah, going on to the next one, guys. Okay, guys, so the next trick is a way to escape the chomper from swallowing you. There's many methods for this, as with the soldier. If you haven't found out, just before he swallows you when using the burrow, you can ZPG the ground and you can kill him with the ZPG. With an all-star, you can input a wall, and just before he swallows you, same thing, explodes the chomper and you die. And you can also do this with the scientists with the sticky explodey balls. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because as you know, in the Chomper's burrow, it still explodes the sticky explodey balls but doesn't hurt him. So sometimes it won't fully kill him. But if the Chomper, let's say, is somewhat hurt, you know, just somewhat hurt like that, and say like if you hear the Chomper burrow, right, you simply just throw them on the ground, or if there's a wall next to you, throw them there, and the Chomper, you know, tries to eat you, and sometimes it will kill the Chomper. But as you see there, it didn't do that. It didn't kill the Chomper. The reason why it didn't kill the Chomper there is because we are in easy mode, as you can see, so it's not going to do as much damage as it would in multiplayer. But if the Chomper's hurt a little bit, it will actually kill the Chomper, and you will still survive from being eaten from a Chomper, let's say. So, just let's see, because now, let's hurt him more actually to show that it will work. Okay, I missed a shot. Let's say that, right? I throw them on the ground. He tries to burrow me. And I still die. Okay, this is bad representation, ain't it now? Because I did just do it in multiplayer and it totally worked. Now I feel stupid that it's not working in the backyard, like I said. So let's make this easier with our lives. Okay. So the Chomper tries to eat me. Oh my god. I give up. 1 health. Okay, just know guys that does work in multiplayer. It will sometimes actually save you from being eaten, okay? So don't laugh at me in the comments, please, for me trying this 3 times and not working. I'm keeping it in because I tried so many times. Hopefully you understand. If you hear a burrow or if a Chomper's trying to swallow, you quickly throw it on the floor, on the ground or the wall, and you might have a chance of surviving. It's just a little trick that might work sometimes. Let's move on to the final trick now. Okay, so for the final trick for you guys, this is another way to easily escape the Chomper from swallowing you. And this is really useful to escape burrows, and you can actually get away with it and kill the Chomper when they're trying to burrow you. So, say like if you don't have the armored heal station, you can use the sticky explodey ball method. But it is harder to actually survive it with that method. But this is 100% you will survive basically from not being swallowed, and you're going to need the armored heal station or the bling armored heal station. So I'm going to use my second account as an example for the Chomper again. Hopefully I don't mess up here trying to showcase it to you guys. But basically, when you hear a Chomper burrow, so I see a Chomper burrow, I'm going to place down the armored heal station, and the Chomper, let's say, is going to try to swallow you. As you can see, there's no red thing for the Chomper to swallow me, and I'm perfectly safe. So basically, when he comes out, you know, I could shoot him and everything and kill him and survive. And if he tries to come behind you even when you're doing this, as you can see, he cannot swallow you from behind like that. So I'm going to showcase it to you guys one more time. So, you know, the Chomper burrows. I see that happen. I jump. Okay, you don't want that to happen. I jump on top of it. You know, he tries to swallow me. Doesn't work. And you're safe from the burrow, and you're safe from him actually eating you from behind too if you're on top of it also. So other than that, guys, that was my tricks for you guys with the scientists. Hopefully you do not know one of these tricks, and hopefully they will help you in the future if you do decide to use them. If there is any more scientist tricks, please do comment them down below. I'll be sure to maybe showcase them in a different video. But thank you all for stopping by. Have a good rest of your day, and yeah, peace out.